Is there a hobby that you've been interested in for a long time, but it's not your job? Or if you recently discovered a hobby you're passionate about, but despite the joy you get from it, sometimes it makes you worry that why do you need to do all this? Would you rather improve your skills for the job, work harder to move up in the career, and etc.? Then this video is for you. I want to share my thoughts on this subject. I have been working as a deep learning engineer for 3 years now, and before that I used to be a linguist for 5 years. I went on expeditions, wrote articles, and my hobby has always been sports. Acrobatics since childhood and various aerial sports since my 20s during travels. Often I find myself working in a different time zone, which disrupts my sleep and rhythm of life, resulting in less time and a frazzled brain. It seems like the right solution would just be to work more, read, learn, and try harder. But besides that, I want a personal life as well, hobbies, and for me that's sports. But often when I decide to go for sports and don't manage to do something for work, I think, why do I go? I will waste my time, won't significantly improve anything, and the job that fits me is more important. Such thoughts have often occurred to me, and mostly I've overridden them and gone for sports, because through my experience I still understand that the time I spend at home supposedly working, I still procrastinate a lot. Chat, scroll through feeds, and only do a bit of work. But when I go for sports, I always feel good afterward. My eyes sparkle, problems don't seem significant anymore, and my body feels more energetic. Of course, this effect doesn't last long, just a couple of hours, days, but still, it makes me happier and often more productive. So the main question is how to make yourself do the hobby when you want to. First is having a system is important. For example, make yourself to do your hobbies 3 times a week, not just randomly. Second is to have any commitments. If you're a part of a team, you can't let them down and just don't come. Or if you've made an agreement with a coach and can't miss it. Third is to recognize the joy after the hobby, remembering how good you feel afterward, what emotions it brings, and how good it can be if you go and do your hobby. But it's also important to remember that if the anxiety before the hobby is very frequent and returns constantly after the activity, then perhaps it's worth seriously considering the reasons and their resolution. Energy boosts from hobbies are certainly good, but if they only numb a constant stress, it's better to consult specialists or consider whether you are afraid that you might become so good at your hobby that it could become a job. And there is uncertainty there.